Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Oh, I shouldn't say good morning because I don't know what time you're going to see this. Okay, good day. Good day, everybody. How are you guys doing? I am doing fine. I'm doing fine. Once again, like I told you, this is my quiet space, so this is where I'm going to record from. And I was reading in here, and I was reading out of the Bible. Yeah, yes, that's part of my quiet space. And I was reading Ecclesiastics, or starting to read Ecclesiastics. And it made me think about, are we really enjoying our lives? Do you really enjoy your life? Are you in a good place? Are you where you want to be? Are you doing the things you always dreamt of doing? I think about a conversation I just had with someone about my own personal life. And I love photography. Okay. Granted, I love photography. I had a camera, some sort of camera in my hand ever since I was probably 10 or 11 years old. So if you were to see our family albums at my mom's house, you ain't gonna see too many pictures of me in there because I was the one taking the pictures that you see in there. Am I camera shy? Yeah, I am. I mean, you might be seeing me now, but it took me a minute to get to this place, okay? However, I was telling them, if I had been exposed or knew more about photography when I grew up, like I grew up in, teenage years was in the 70s, okay? And the school system didn't really expose us to all the different avenues of work. If I had known that you can actually make money doing photography back then, oh yeah, I would have went into photography. But yet in high school, I know we had office education. I think it was called distribution education and industrial education. That's what we were exposed to. And as kids, we didn't know anything about it because in our area, we knew where our parents worked, what type of work they did. So they were in these fields that they was teaching us in school. And I'm looking at it now because now I'm trying to do more in photography, but for me, it's a struggle being at this age that I am. Yes, I'm I'm 60, but I'm actually 29, y'all. Yeah, I'm 29. But uh, learning and retaining right now seems to be so hard for me. I wish I had done this, like I said, years ago if I had known about all this. But the thing is, even though I went into printing, I was happy. I mean, I knew what I was doing. I had, great co-workers and everything and so forth. But yet, I always yearned to do some photography. So, I still had my camera. I was still I was just taking snapshots back then. That's what they call them, snapshots. I wasn't doing the full blown out, studio type of thing. Not thinking about, because like I said, I was reading Ecclesiastics and it was saying how is it, or why would you gain all this like wealth and everything and so forth only to have more than somebody poor, but yet in the end you both have the same fate. You both are going to die, and we're not here to stay. So yeah, so to gain all that, did you enjoy all that? You get what I'm saying? Did you enjoy getting your wealth? Yeah, you enjoyed getting your, but guess what? When you leave here, it's gonna go to your family or whoever you left it to. But here's the big question. Now, you worked hard to get all this. You enjoyed it. It was your pride and joy. You couldn't believe you got all this. And it's like you living life comfortably. You living life comfortably. You are big. You are balling. You know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you leave it to children that they're not going to appreciate what you did to get it. To them, it's just stuff. Okay, now I can do this because he left me this. Now I can do that because he left me that. You know, well, I don't really want this, so I can sell this and get something. You get what I'm saying? It's valuable to you, but it's not going to be valuable to someone else. Some people, now I'm not saying everybody now. Yeah, there are children that appreciate and other people that appreciate what you had. But in doing so, what I'm trying to say is when you were getting these things, were you living the life that you always wanted, or was this a life that you made as you gained? Are you truly living the life that you always wanted or dreamt about? I mean, I know there are people who always want to be married. That's my brother, y'all. That's my brother. And some of them get that, and if they're patient enough and they trust God enough, they get the right spouse. Someone who has that same desire as them. But then there are those who they want it so badly that they see potential, or they see that this is the person for them, not actually looking at the person inside. The outside looks great. They're doing this. They got this job. They're taking care of themselves. They got this. But how are they inside? Are they broken? Are they happy? We all are good at putting up a front. You know, we all are good at making up this outside to look like everything is going on, you know, and so forth. But once we go into our homes and close that door, you don't know how much or how deep they are in depression, or you know, they don't have anything in their home. It looks good on the outside, but there's nothing in there, or there's chaos in there. You don't know, because oftentimes you're just blinded for what you see on the outside because it's something that you wanted. I don't even know how I got in this direction, but when we live life, or when we go through life, the things, you know, God has a purpose for all our lives. He knows what roads we're going to go down, what detours we're going to make. He knows what we're going to gain and what we're going to lose. But yet, He wants us all to be happy. He wants us all to enjoy life. He don't want any of us to be alone. Because He said there, you know, it's not good for man to be alone. When He said man, He's talking about women too, okay? But He also say, one thing He did say, when a man findeth a wife, he finds a good thing. And finding a wife is a woman who wants a husband, and who has preparing for a husband, who has been preparing her life for a husband. Same as the man looking for a wife. He's preparing himself for his wife, for his family, for his children. He's getting prepared for all this. He's not just trying to, you know, just because I want to be, you know, I don't want to be alone. No, he wants a lifetime partner. She wants a lifetime partner. But you got to allow God to help you with finding that. You got to let God help you to prepare for that. Just like enjoying life, you got to let God help you in finding your joy. Because He knows what your joy is. He knows what is your true heart desire, and He will help you to attain it. Now, He knows I love photography. I do. I'm looking at it all the time and so forth. But now I need His help to help me, you know, fine tune it, to improve it, to learn more. The same thing is walking in a more spiritual way. In the way I do things, I need his help and his guidance. That's why I'm back in my spot. That's why I'm back in my spot, and I'm not leaving it, because I need his help all the time. And we do. Once you recognize that you did not get up every morning on your own, it was God's grace and mercy that allowed you to wake up and to see another day and give you another opportunity to find your joy, to live life, to thank him. Thank him. But that's the first and foremost thing you should do, is thank him for allowing you to have this day. Because there are so many that are leaving here. I mean, it seems like every single day I'm learning about somebody leaving or somebody sick with this virus. And it's people, some people that I even know. So it's like, it's all real. So right now we truly need God in our lives, and we need to be thankful that we're not suffering like some of those, but yet we need to pray that he touches them in a special way. So we need to pray with him to him to help us enjoy this day that he's created. To find our happiness, to find our peace. Wealth is good. Yeah. You want to be comfortable, but don't get so wealthy that wealth becomes your God. That's the thing. Don't let it become your God, because it can go away just like that. Just like that. Because he said the foolish people don't keep stuff long. If you really know, sinful people don't keep stuff long. They'll get it, and you be sitting back, how in the world did they get that? See, that's another conversation I had. And like I told that person, yeah, they get things quickly, but look at how quickly they lose it. Same thing with somebody, lying to get this, lying to get that. Stop all that lying. Be real. Because with the lies, things come, it's short term with lies. There's trouble with lies. Just like in a relationship. Yeah, you told this woman, or you told this man, yeah, I work here and there, and so forth and so forth. And then they find out that you don't, and now you got chaos in your life. And then before you know it, you have issues with the job that you lied about that you didn't have. Oh, this world's crazy. Stop perpetrating. Stop pretending to be something that you're not. Find out who you are. Truly find out who you are. Find your peace. Find your happiness. Find out for yourself, what do you want in your life? What do you do not want in your life? What you will put up with and what you won't put up with. And hopefully you don't put up with foolishness, okay? All right, let me get out of here because it's time for me to eat. I'm always saying that, ain't I? Yeah, I get up early, and me being a diabetic, I shouldn't wait so long to eat, because you gotta understand sugar levels and so forth. But I need to do this for me. I need to come in here and do this and do my morning thing, with the Lord and so forth, get my day started right. And I think I'm gonna do some work on some editing, some photo editing. What I'll do is I'll start posting some of my little work with you guys, as I'm trying to improve, just to see what you think. I might even post something here, a sample that I did of someone's. I might post it here, but you guys take care, and I'll be seeing you, or you be seeing me later. Bye.